Hello and welcome to Crypto Times TV. Are you involved in science? Or are you doing a PhD in something? If you're a scientist doing research on something phenomenal like blockchain technology, you always need resources of different kinds. Be it funding, qualified personnel, or relevant data, sometimes it gets really difficult to find just what you're looking for to make progress in your studies. Our today's review is about the project called Scienceroot, and it's going to make your life a little bit easier. So in the next few minutes, we're going to show you what this thing is all about, their upcoming ICO and tokens. We'll also take a look at the people making it all work and give you our take on the entire concept behind Scienceroot. In our next video, we'll be talking about VoltGo, a project that wants to build a network of charging stations for electric cars. So if you're interested, come check that out and remember to subscribe to our channel. You can also press that bell icon to get an instant notification once we've uploaded a new video. But before we go any further, here's a quick disclaimer. We are not financial experts and this review cannot be regarded as professional investment advice. So we suggest our viewers do more research on their own before considering any investment in this particular project. The aim of Scienceroot is to create an ecosystem where anyone in the scientific community around the globe will have the ability to gather funding, interact with their peers, discuss research ideas, collaborate, and in the end, publish their work through a more efficient, intuitive, and transparent platform. Here are just a few challenges that their solution is going to take on. Number 1. Limited access to research output. For now, knowledge is controlled by centralized companies and scientific discoveries are kept behind paywalls. Number 2. There are almost never any rewards for the authors or reviewers. Number 3. Reproducibility crisis. Results confirming established information are rarely published. Only successful results are published. Even though failure is a necessary part of making progress, null hypotheses and negative results are rarely shared within the scientific community. Number 4. There are only fractured platforms addressing limited needs within the scientific community. The current system of attaining funds, collaboration, and publishing findings is outdated and inefficient. Scienceroot aims to leverage the decentralizing power of blockchain technology to solve the biggest problems with the current situation. Scienceroot is essentially one compact platform offering you access to tools and peers all in one place. With the help of the underlying currency, they plan on bringing collaboration to a worldwide level. The ecosystem will include a decentralized scientific marketplace, scientific directories, and allows you to launch your own crowdfunding campaigns. There is nothing similar that we've come across so far, so Scienceroot might just be pioneering a brand new approach to the existing challenges faced by the scientific community. The project is creating its own cryptocurrency, Science Token. It will be used to get directly involved in promoting science by investing money in a worthy cause. The blockchain is built on the Waves platform, which is something new for our video review series. Scienceroot has sold 12.5 million tokens at 4 euro cents to seed investors and is now getting ready for another round of sale that takes place only next year, from January 15th to February 15th. During this 1 month period, 33 million tokens are supposed to be sold at 6 euro cents. So that's exactly what you should consider. But anyway, there will be 2 more sale rounds, with the final one concluding in 2020. All in all, 500 million tokens are planned to be injected into circulation. So bring your Ethereum, Bitcoin or Euro to take part in the sale. Scienceroot has developed a multi-purpose application. It is available for testing at www.app.scienceroot.com. It's been there since last summer, and it is going to be like a huge open access archive of scientific articles at the first stages of development, gradually expanding its features to enable more activities for the scientific community. As for the article publishing feature, every submission will be timestamped on the blockchain to create an immutable open access archive of all scientific articles. Also, by creating an account on the platform, you can connect with fellow peers and showcase your research. Additionally, you can use the platform as a marketplace for exchanging all kinds of ideas, tools required for a specific purpose, and make money by providing your expertise. Another cool feature of Scienceroot is searching for grants to fund research projects. This feature is dubbed Funding Portal, and it lets you access a complete index of all international research grants, funding opportunities, and scientific jobs. The team started developing the concept for the future platform last year, just a couple of months prior to the founding of the Scienceroot company in August 2017. And in this section of the video, we'd like to go over the expertise of the team and see how it relates to the concept they're developing. So let's take a look at some of the top members of Scienceroot. Vlad Gunter is co-founder and CEO. He's a consultant, engineer, and project manager with 6 years of experience in enterprise IT, finance, and management. He has worked for major companies like Microsoft and Bosch and is experienced in cloud platforms, VoIP systems, enterprise architecture, and data security. He is passionate about blockchain and cryptocurrencies and inspired by decentralization. Alexandru Chirita is another co-founder and science lead at Scienceroot. He's a physicist currently doing a PhD at the University of Vienna. He's working among the few people in the world who manage to controllably manipulate individual atoms. Having the opportunity to work with researchers and being inspired by them, he came up with the concept of Scienceroot to help change the current status of the scholarly communication and publishing ways. Sven Zeman is front-end, back-end, and blockchain developer on the team. His professional background is in developing healthcare software. His main programming languages are Java, CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. After his first contract in 2017 that involved working with blockchain, he realized the potential it has to improve the scientific community. This project is present on all the major social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, GitHub, Medium, Telegram, and Bitcoin Talk. Their updates are actually really exciting, so we suggest you check out at least the Medium blog. Also, Scienceroot has dropped 500,000 tokens to 5,000 participants, and it is now finished. However, it is likely to be continued as the next round of sales begins, so stay tuned and check the official airdrop page at www.bounty.scienceroot.com/airdrop. The same applies to the Bounty campaign, by the way. Since registrations for the first round of hunting are now closed, all you can do is wait for further announcements. Also, currently, Scienceroot is organizing meetups all across Europe, with the next one taking place in Berlin on November 5th. The event is specifically dedicated to the role of blockchain in modern science, so that might be quite interesting. A huge desire exists within the community to approach science with greater transparency and openness, and the idea of creating a scientific repository and a marketplace within one single platform powered by blockchain certainly deserves your attention, especially if you're a scholar yourself. It's easy to understand all the benefits blockchain tech can bring into the field. For instance, maintaining perfect documentation becomes a whole lot easier, and blockchain's immutability aspect guarantees unfalsifiability and a clear, time-stamped documentation. Plus, there is an invaluable feature of the publication of failed hypotheses and negative results. This way, researchers can pick up the work from a different perspective, therefore sparing time and resources. It will be like a GitHub for science, where you can fork the ideas from other researchers and continue to work on them without having to worry about identity theft. And there's so much more to it, so head right over to www.scienceroot.com to get informed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and join us now to stay updated on all of our upcoming videos. Take care!